Get rid of the gum. Just thought about it when I saw myself. Hello. Welcome to the Gigi Naturals Homestead channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so glad that you decided to stop in to share with us today. Let's see who is here. Hey, Danny Days Homestead. How are you doing? Dragon Queen number 1. Hello. How are you? Welcome. So glad to see you guys in the house today. So it's Tuesday. Let me turn off the air. Sorry. Let me turn that off. Because between the rain that's coming down right now and that air, it's going to leave a lot of background noise. But anyway, how are you guys? It's Tuesday. It's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's our time to go live. It's our time to chat and share with each other. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Hello. Hi, Anna Nana, Garden 8B. You did. Oh yeah, I emailed you back. Okay, awesome. Glad to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for always being here. I appreciate you. Who else is in the house today? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Juan Perez. How are you? Welcome. So glad to see you. If you guys can do me a favor and take this broadcast, share it out. If you have a YouTube channel that you can share it out on, if you have a Facebook page that you can share it out on, please go ahead and share it out. And be sure that when you come in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button to let YouTube know that you like the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Andale. How are you doing? Bonsoir. Hello, daughter of the Most High. How are you? Listen, I took like 1 year of French, so I took like 1 year, and I don't even know if I did well on that, because I was young and, I just wasn't doing right. I wasn't doing the right thing back then. Hi, Sheriff Faulkner. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Hi, Erica Taylor. Hi, my Renaissance grandma. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Hello. Hey, Black Coffee. I sent you my number. What happened, Black Coffee? Hadn't heard from you. I'm so glad that you're able to be here today. I know you're a working lady. You are busy. Hey, Pescatarian Gardener. Hello, how are you doing? I'm so glad. I don't like it, girl. I love it. It's so informative. I'm so glad. Well, I hope that all of us are able to join in today, because obviously I want to talk about something. And I think you guys will really find it interesting. Growing with Hudson. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you're here, Growing with Hudson, because I got to talk about you. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Cassandra Dominant. How are you doing? Doing good over this way. Hi, Midnight Green. How are you doing? Good evening, Gigi and friends. You look great this evening. Thank you so much. I came with my overalls on today. I've been feeling like a real farm girl lately, so I had to pop on my overalls. Let's see. So that's my little friend. Y'all remember my little friend? My daughter bought me for my birthday. So I try to keep him close by because he reminds me of my daughter as well as my necklace and pendant. So he is hanging out with us on the live stream today. So, Growing with Hudson, I'm so glad you're here. While you're here, let me go ahead and brag on you. Can I do that? Let me go ahead and brag on you while you're here. Woo. There we go with the rain. It's coming down for real. So I got some mail from Growing with Hudson. Out of the blue, she just texted me one day and was like, Gigi, send me some seeds that you want, because I'm taking trip over to Baker's Creek. So if you haven't seen her trip and videos to Baker Creek, you definitely want to check those out. That was pretty exciting. So I got a couple of packages from Growing with Hudson. And let me show y'all, like, I'm so excited. She know I love herbs, so she threw this one in here. But this is like a herb seed mix pack. It has basil, dill, marjoram, and summer savory. So, thank you, 7 Good Days. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. So that's what's in here. Yum, right? Black coffee. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But let me show y'all something I'm really... Oh, I'm so excited about this. Look at that. Hold on. Let me try to make it focus. Okay, there we go. Y'all see that? Yeah. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Hey, Rainbow Green Hands. How are you doing? So this Montana Morado black corn, when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I had to send her this as one of the things that I wanted. I believe that all of the seeds that come through Baker Creek are, isn't it right? I think all of the seeds are heirloom that come through them, sis. But yeah, I'm so glad to have that. I wanted that as soon as I saw it. And another one that I immediately wanted was this one. The black sunflowers. I was so glad when I opened those packages and she had actually found some of the things that I sent to her. Probably all of them, actually. And then here's another one. The black strawberry tomato. Oh my goodness. I know I'm going to be eating these right off the vine. I just know it. I just know it. That looks so good. It just looks good. Black strawberry. Now this one is, this is the black hollyhock. Well, it doesn't have a picture on it of the hollyhock, but if you know what hollyhock looks like, this is the black one. And then the last one that I asked her for was the hulless barley. So I was asking for this because I believe that I may be able to like feed this to our chickens. So Growing with Hudson, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. That was so sweet to think of me when you were going on your trip. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Erica Taylor, how you doing? Hey, the Weekend Garden Show, how are you doing? Yeah, they are so unique, and when I went onto Baker Creek's page, they had like what they call the goth section, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right down my alley. I wanted it. So yeah, I really appreciated that. And Robin Caesar, I got a package also from Robin Caesar, and she sent me a sweet little note in the package, introducing herself and saying that my name is Robin Caesar and I promised you some mullein seeds. Y'all can hear me okay over all of this noise? I hope so. My name is Robin Caesar and I promised you some mullein seeds. Unfortunately, Baker Creek was sold out. So I thought I would send you some other seeds. As soon as Baker Creek is back in stock, I'll send you some. I truly appreciate you and your family and all you do to uplift the garden community. I also love your t-shirts and sweatshirts. The logo is absolutely amazing, and people ask me all the time where they can get one. Stay positive and blessed always. Peace, love, and blessings from Robin Caesar. Yeah, so Robin also sent me a nice packet. I have been waiting to see what are some of the things that I want for the colder seasons. before I order something from Homestead. They are definitely on my list of to order something from them. So this is the Sandy Queen pea, and I'm a pea lover. I love some peas. And I can eat them raw, you know, I can eat them canned, straight out of the can, any of those type of ways. So that's the first one that she sent me. And I believe these are just going to be delicious. I know they are. She also sent me the, I think this is Camo or Camo eggplant. That's a unique looking little eggplant. So I'm definitely gonna pop those in the ground. I know they give, y'all hear that? Some of the most beautiful blooms. I just love the blooms on the eggplant. I don't even like eat them so much, but I definitely love to grow them, and I love to see the flowers. They are so beautiful. So this one is the purple broccoli. Look at that. It reminds me of, what was that other? This is the early purple sprouting broccoli. So this one is a little different from the other one that I have. It reminds me of another one, but I love broccoli, and I hope this one really just puts out for me, because I'm definitely going to be planting this one come fall. And I was out of amaranth seeds, so she sent me some of those. So wonderful. This one is called Outrageous because the red color here. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I saw Beauty in the Garden growing some of this, maybe. But it looks delicious. And I finally got some Malabar spinach, y'all. I was looking forward to this. But just never had any. I think my husband may have had some one time, and then he just misplaced them. Hi, Time Jones. I'm waiting for the rain right now. In the garden this evening. Even did a rain dance. All right, come on in, rain. Come on. Bless our sis. Bless her with some rain. So that's the Malabar. And then this is the black Hungarian pepper. Look at that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to grow these. So I have the silver Yamato watermelon. Not really a picture of it on here, but that's what this one is. And then the, I don't know how to pronounce this one. Charente, maybe? Help me out, y'all. Charente, maybe. But it's a melon, and it looks delicious. I'm so looking forward to planting these. So, Robin Caesar, if you catch the replays, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Hi, Tracy Jones. How are you doing? Hey, Miss Linda Iannoni. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I love me some peppers too. That looks like the purple sea moss. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Please, my amazing family, hit the like button for for the host with the most most seeds to plant. Thank you. Hi, G Mama Grows. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it in. Hey, Black Guns and Garden. How are you doing? Good to see you. Jaja daughter, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Hello. Hi, Pamela Wilson. How are you? Hi, Tamisha Wilburn. You're a new subscriber. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Tamisha Wilburn, to the G Tribe community. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Thank you so much for showing up here today. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, we've been going on about seeds. So, let's go ahead and jump into our conversation. If y'all are ready, let's jump into our conversation. So, as you probably saw, I titled this, Don't Be Scared, Be Prepared. That's what we do mostly. You know, we talk about preparation, Lead Farmer 73 is in the house. How you doing? Hello. Hey, Vincent Journey. How are you doing? Man, listen, we got to meet up with Led and Lady Led just last week. And what we talked for like 10, 11 hours straight, Led. And this is the beautiful thing about it. The conversation was so easy. It was so effortless, and just great people. Just great people. And Lady Led, let me tell y'all. Hold up. Let me talk about Lady Led for a minute. Fine. Y'all listen. Fine, honey, fine. Beautiful and fine, okay? Led got him a whole gym, all right? He got him a black diamond, a beautiful gem. She is a beautiful lady. And my daughter, I sent my daughter a little, how, I said, how did we end up here, with the Leds? And so she said, and I said something about Lady Led's hair because, when we hugged, I felt her hair, like on accident, on purpose, right? Because it's so pretty. It is so pretty, so beautiful. And so my daughter said, Mom, not you over there feeling on Lady Led's hair. I was like, girl, yeah, I had to feel it, child. She's just beautiful. She's a gorgeous lady. So anyway, but we had an amazing time. We had an amazing chat. Just being able to just sit with people who are positive, like-minded, when our stories that we told each other, we were looking at each other like, man, or like, are we the same couple, just different people? Because we had like so many stories that were so similar. It was easy. It was so easy, so simple, the conversation. I would have been a fangirl as well. Yeah, I'm a big time fangirl. Yeah, girl, I know she was pretty weekend garden show, but then I saw her in person and I was like, good Lord. But as beautiful as she is just as sweet as that. So what you see of this couple is literally it's what it is. It's what it is. They are just great people. So yeah. So we're gonna talk about not being scared, but being prepared. Let's be prepared. And we're gonna talk a little bit about the blackout. Like, how can we help each other? What are we gonna do? Because if you've been watching any of this news, they've been telling us that there are going to be some rolling power outages happening, right? Hi, Robin Murphy. How are you doing? There are going to be some rolling power outages that are going to be happening, right? Hey, Dee Dee. How are you doing? So that means to us, if they're already saying to us that this is going to happen, if they're saying this to us in the media, then that should scream to you. If they're actually admitting that this is going to happen, that should really be screaming to us who are looking to actually survive this thing, right? So let's talk about some of the things that we can do that are going to be beneficial to each other. So I wrote some things down because there was just no way that I was gonna remember all of it. It's raining right now. Collecting rainwater. That's one of the things that we've been doing. And since we've been here at the RV park, we kind of got a little bit away from it. We got a little bit away from it because we just, being that our space is so limited here, and then we didn't want to cause any ruckus. We didn't want to cause any ruckus or anything. LaShawn Black, hello, how you doing? Hi, Gulf Coast Granny. Hey, Courtney Taylor, how you doing? Somebody said something about their light bill. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. That was Gulf Coast Granny saying their electric bill went up $109 in 1 month. So let's talk about that next. Let's talk about some of the things that we can do to try to combat that next. So looking at the rain, like I'm mad right now because there's so much rain that comes down off of this RV. I should have had a trash can out there just ready and waiting to collect some of that rainwater, and you know, just we tag team it and move it to the back or something to collect some of that water. So that's one of the things that we definitely are going to need, whether it's a blackout, or whether it's just, you know, drought or whatever. We are needing to collect that rainwater. And I know somebody's going to say, well, in my area, we can't collect rainwater. Tell them to stop. Ask for forgiveness, you know, ask for forgiveness later. This is about survival. This is about making sure that your family is going to be okay. Hi, Auntie Ellen. How are you doing? So this is about making sure that your family is going to be okay. And the water is, like, you're going to need the water not just for drinking, but in order to stay cool. With us being out on the land, it's been hot. It's been hella hot, okay, out there on the land. So when we are out there, one of the things that we always do is we pour water over ourselves. We keep a cooler full of ice. You know, we take bags, we fill up bags, we sit them on our head, we sit them on the back of our neck, on our chest, like whatever we need to do in order to keep our temperature under control so that we don't have like any heat related issues out there. It's really, really important because it can happen really super fast. It can happen super fast. I have used a wet washcloth. Yeah, and one of the things that we would do is we would take them and we would stick them in the freezer, like damp the washcloth, stick them in the freezer, let them get cold, and then put it around your neck. And that right there, it'll cool you down a lot faster than you can imagine. So yeah, that's a good one. That's really good. That's a great one. So she said, I wanted to go back to that comment. Let me go back to the comment because I was talking about rain. I didn't want to lose my point about rain. Okay, so talking about the electric bill. We got to unplug some stuff. Like when it's time, if we're not using things, we have to get back to unplugging those things. One of the things that my family would do, just because we were struggling at the time, we were struggling trying to pay those $300-400 dollar light bills, and my husband was like, okay, we gotta go back to the way that we used to do things. If you're not using something, it needs to be unplugged. And that can go even to the breaker box, like during the day. If you're not doing anything, especially if you're not in the house, one of the things that I would do, and I would not even care about having to reset things and all of this when I got back from work. But when we would leave the house, I would just flip the whole switch. I would just flip the switch. And that was one of the things that helped, because it was easier than just going through every single thing and unplugging everything. It was just easy to just flip the switch. We going to work anyway. We don't need anything. We don't need to do anything at the house. So, hey, Pescatarian Gardener. So, hey, TLC in the garden. So that's what we would do. We would just do any of those little things to help to bring that down. We had to bring it down so that we could afford to live, you know, having young kids and that sort of thing. So another thing, and let me tell y'all a little bit about why this is so necessary to get a map. I didn't get a map when I went to town to Tampa. And when I dropped my husband off at his event, you know, I went out, I did me a little going around the stores looking for plants and things. And I was just striking out on fruit trees. I just kept striking out. And so By the time I was all over town, and I was like, let me just go back to the hotel. Let me just take a load off for a while. And then, maybe in the evening when he left, when he got off from doing what he was doing, then we could just go together and look at some other things, right? Well, I got lost. And I got lost really bad. I was still in Tampa, but listen, I was lost. I had no idea how to get back to the hotel. So, if you've ever been to Tampa, they have so many like overpasses and things, like 2 and 3 overpasses in one area. You get off at one exit, and then it has 2 different ways that you can go once you've gotten off at the exit. I was lost. I was totally lost. And I have a horrible sense of direction. My husband can feel that we're not going in the right direction. It's almost like he has a built-in compass. I don't have that. So I need a piece of paper. I need something in front of me. And I didn't have it because I didn't think to go ahead and stop. And then I was so shuffled. I was so shuffled that I couldn't even remember the name of the hotel. So now I'm texting him, and he's not answering, obviously, because he's handling business. And he's not answering, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's just going to be lost out there. I didn't know what to do. So I kept trying to go back. Hey, Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Pitois. People here, positive energy and love. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Melissa Jamison. So I was trying my best to figure out which way, and little things kept coming back to me, but I was just totally lost. So we got to get those maps. When you go to a new city, go ahead and get the map. Get the current map for that year, because any changes that they make, yeah, you have no sense of direction either, Erica Taylor. Mine is terrible. I'm just telling you. I'm being totally honest. It is terrible. And, if I would have had a compass, I still probably would have been lost. And I couldn't remember the name of the hotel. So, yeah, there was that. I remembered the name of the hotel next door, but obviously there were multiple of those that had that name. So, yeah, we got to do better. We got to do better, and we got to make sure that we can at least navigate our general area, like the area where I live in. We are, outside of Tallahassee now, but I know all of Tallahassee, I know pretty much all of at least 2 or 3 of the surrounding cities. So at home, in my home base, a lot of people don't even know their home base. That's a problem. You gotta at least know your home base. In a strange place that looks really confusing, yeah, I get it. But your home base, you gotta at least know your home base. Another thing is, along that same line, make sure that you establish a safe place to meet up with your family. This is why this is so important. It's so important because you got to know how to get around your area. If you don't know how to get around your area, then guess what? You're not going to be going to meet anybody if you don't even know how to get around your area. So it's important for us to establish those safe places. Hi, Farm State 21. How are you doing? And make sure that you can at least meet up with your family, whoever is a part of your team, your survival team. We talked about that a while back. So whoever is a part of that team, like, you all need to know how to get to each other. That's really, really important. And people get real crazy, when there's no food and the lights go out and all of this type of stuff. So you need to be able to move efficiently. Yes, yes, they had Lead Farmer says, as you see, we had our big map out on the patio and one in the truck. And that's necessary. That's necessary. Linda says, I always look for landmarks so I can find my way back. McDonald's, Wawa, etc., Walmart by the interstate. Yeah, when there's a Wawa on every corner. Yeah, I was lost, Miss Linda. And I typically go by landmarks as well, but that city is just, it's huge. It's huge for me, you know. It was huge. And I was seeing like the same thing over and over again, and I was just, luckily he answered the phone after a while. Hey McAVLG, how you doing? You won't get me lost. I'm checking out everything in the area, address and building name, and that's exactly what we have to get into the habit of doing. That, Miss Shirley, that's so important. It's really, really important to be able to do that. Anything that you all have to add, please don't let me just, you know, talk the whole time. Go ahead and drop some of your tips for handling this blackout. These rolling blackouts that are going to be coming through. Y'all know they're coming. Hi, Cassandra Dominic. See. Oh. So the solar landscaping lights, I really like those. I like those a lot. Definitely we have to grab some of those solar landscaping lights. In a lot of cases, I really don't care for the ones from the $1.25 tree, and then they don't went up 25 cents on them. Like, I am like, no, I just don't even want to pay for them because they just want to stay in place. Let me know that you guys can still hear me. A phone call was coming in during my live at 5. Cut it out. Yeah, so I just cannot, I cannot with those. Great. Okay, I'm glad y'all can hear me. Hey Jay Weezy, how you doing? So when I just don't like them, they don't last. I be trying to push them in the ground and they be breaking just because I touched them. Like, I don't like them. So I would go and get a little better quality ones, because when you do, they're going to last longer. You're not going to break them trying to put them in the ground. And hey Nikki, how are you doing? Yeah, but those solar lights are going to be so beneficial. And even out here at the RV park, when I walk outside, if I leave something in the car at night, now we have, this bears out here, so I haven't seen one, thankfully. And we try to keep the food and trash under control. But when I walk outside at night, obviously, you know, that's in the back of my mind. And so we only have like one solar light out here. And I'm always thinking about it. So I end up, where's my flashlight? I end up taking my solar flashlight. Oh, there you go. I end up taking my trusty dusty solar powered flashlight. I actually have another one sitting over there that's still in the pack. And this lights really, really well. If you've never seen this before, this one is actually crank powered. So if you crank it like that, if it's flat dead, it can be totally dead. If you crank it like that, it will give you light. You can also charge your phone with it. So having these little gadgets, it makes a difference. Hi Marie's Blended Harvest, how are you doing? Hey Mad Acre Farm. So you can charge your phone. You can put something small that is USB powered and charge it with this. So there are a lot of little things that make a world of difference. especially when you're talking about the power going out. You definitely want to have something like this hanging around. This one has a weather radio. It has AM and FM and a SOS. So, yeah, I have mine I received from you. Yay, Andale. God's Construction. Hello, how are you doing? But, yeah, I bought everybody one. We learned about these from Lead Farmer. And once I learned about these, I went ahead and bought everybody one. And the price, I'm so glad I did at the time, because the price shot through the roof on these. So, check out your Harbor Freight. You can find some stuff that is more cost efficient at those Harbor Freights. But also, make sure that you get something, if just in case you need something small, that you can just kind of, this one you can put it on your wrist. So, have some big ones, have some small ones. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Exactly. Exactly. So you got to make sure that you got some flashlights, some extra batteries. Look, I guess I'll give the $1.25 tree a little extra 25 cents. Listen, I don't be wanting to give them no extra, because I'm like, this penny candy y'all selling, and then you adding an extra 25 cents onto it. Like, I'm still upset about that. How long ago they gave us a 25% increase, and I'm still upset. I bought one for my whole family when Led told something new in the case. Yep, I still got it. I still got it, Auntie Ellen. One right here. Still brand new in the case, because we want to always make sure that we have enough flashlights to go around so that everybody in the family, I just wanted to make sure that all of my children were going to have one of these flashlights. I got another cool thing to show y'all. I'm going to show you in just a minute. All right, so we said collect rainwater, get your solar flashlights. They have some of those shake to charge lights as well. You can just literally just shake them. I'm not sure who has them right now, but you can just literally shake them and they will recharge like that. That's very, very, very convenient. For those shopping on Amazon for prepping, camping supplies, check sites like Snag Shout, MyVipon, etc., or do a search for discounts and coupons. Okay, I'm still upset too. Hey, Jesus loving homemaker, how you doing? I'm still upset too. It's $1.25 tree plus now where I am. Wow, $1.25, $3 and $5. Oh, see, they are really, they're doing the most. They're really doing the most. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They just really, sometimes, I'm sorry, I knocked something over and it's going onto the floor. But anyway, let's continue. So, Hedgehog's Homestead, hello, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Let me go back and see some of the other comments. Lanterns are good to have at home. Battery powered and oil lanterns. Yes, Pamela Wilson. Yes. Amazon has solar light bulbs that come with a little hanger. That's so good. I need to check out some of those as well. We have them for each room. Great info. Every household can benefit from even just the smaller things. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Revolutionary 2. Hello, Gina versus Gina. But yeah, that's like my favorite. That's my favorite. Uncle Ed is your guy. That could be OG. So I have solar lights and have one on the house for the door. I try to be prepared. Hurricane stuff that I use all the time, because if it rains at my house, the electricity will go out. Great point. So what would happen to us in our old house was, when the power went out, we didn't have access to clean water anymore. They would have to come around to our door and put a sign on the door saying do not drink the water. Then they would do that like a day or two later after the power has gone out. So, we didn't drink the nasty water anyway because, like, I just, the water is just gross to me. So we didn't drink it anyway. But, for those people who, got those iron stomachs and they'll drink the water, like, it could really make you sick. And then they always have those, well, there's only so many parts per million of this poison that we allow in the water, but hey, it's not enough to hurt you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that kind of thing. So water filter is absolutely necessary for those people who are also in the same situation that, when your electric goes out, then the water is nastier too. Black Guns and Gardens said we need many ways of starting a fire, ferro rods, matches, lighters, etc. The fire can provide heat and warmth, but it may run off the bears as well. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice, So, hey, Foster Family Fun. Tracy Jones said I bought a oil lamp, extra wicks, and oil for every room in the house from the Amish store. I wish we had an Amish store. I really did. Like, I would stay at the Amish store. I promise. The Berkey water filter is a must for us. So I've heard. I haven't gotten it yet, but it is on my to-do list. It is on my to-do list. I got my toilet waters ready. At one time, was using the 16.8 ounce, and that was too much. Got those empty tea and milk jugs full. Nice and smart. And they also have those, they're watering cans, but they look like gas cans. They used to have them in like metal back in the days, and it just has a handle, and you can put like 5 to 7 gallons of water in there. We have some of those as well, with extra water. If you don't learn anything from Lead Farmer 73, is something, wait a minute, is something, hold on, I'm trying to decode it, Robin Murphy. I'm trying to decode it with you that that's why I have 14 chickens now. Okay, good enough. Good enough, Miss Robin. Good enough. Awesome. 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 Y'all, we did lose one of our hens. When I go back out there, I hope everybody else is still surviving. So, you know what that means. We lost one. So, I got to get another set of 10 hens, right, guys? Eco Neighbor, yay! We got to get 10 more. We got to get another set of 10. So, yeah, we did lose one to some sort of prey. Yeah, she came back, but she got out again. She did come back, and they put her back in, but she got out again. And my daughter said it looked like she had just been picked apart, like some bird or something did that. So, yeah, but congratulations to you, Robin, on getting your chickens. You digging the math, Sam? Yeah. We gotta get some extras, cause yes, getting 10 more laying hens this week and processing 25 meat chickens tomorrow and 25 more next week. Tracy Jones is no joke. Let me tell you, she is no joke with it. Congratulations on filling your freezer, Tracy. First step is to move to the country. Yeah. Happening. That's happening. Yep, that's happening. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so for those of you who have also been around, hi, Roots to a Garden. Welcome. Just clocked out. Awesome. Just listen in. Be safe if you're driving. So for those who've been around for a while, you may have seen, videos from either me or Eco Neighbor about the solar power packs that we have, the little portable generators. I literally sit mine when we go into the store. I sit it in the buggy. The shopping cart for my bougie friends. We sit it in the shopping cart and we go. I just kind of, we take them everywhere we go because we always need something charged at some point. And we've also been using them out on the land, along with um, the solar power panels and things. So those are necessary. If you can get even a small one, let me tell you, it can run a fan. Trust me, I know because I've done it. I had to try it. Yeah, the cart versus the buggy. Yeah. We always call them buggies down here. so so yeah, we just have them everywhere. We have a couple more that we're gonna get. We also have, a gas power generator. Um, oh, good question. Good question. Good question. Good question. Black coffee. I'm coming right back to it. Hedgehog Homestead says, nice. We have one that we use on our land. When we stay the night in our tiny home, we're on building our way home. Nice, nice. So Black Coffee asks, what kind of solar panels are those? All of ours so far came from Harbor Freight, and they are awesome. I'm gonna get more from Harbor Freight, as a matter of fact. There's that's um, one that's like a 4-pack, and then there's another one that's just a solid panel. So I'm going to probably get another one of the 4-packs. That's really, really convenient. Um, because if like I need to take one over on one side and he has one or three on another side, then we're still good. Everybody, kind of have what they need. Got to get a couple of batteries to power those things. The Harbor Freight 100-watt solid panels are my all-time favorite. And that one is amazing. It's amazing. And it pulls in good energy, keeping the batteries recharged and all of that. So Renogy, somebody said Renogy panels are good as well, and I believe it. I have seen lots of people using the Renogy panels as well. The one from Harbor Freight, I don't know how much it is now, guys, but when I bought that solid panel, it was $99. I'm sure, because like with everything else that has gone up, I'm sure those panels probably have gone up now. But I would definitely check out Harbor Freight for those panels. We have not been disappointed at all, and we sit over there. Another tip is when you are out there, when you're depending just on the the solar panels and things, make sure that when if you're not using your fan or whatever it is, go ahead and just turn it off, because you want to store as much energy as possible for as long as possible. So go ahead and turn that thing off. When we're not sitting in front of the fan out on the land, we go ahead and turn the fan off, so that it can just keep that battery full. I don't know if I said it, but grab you a battery or two. We got uh, a boat and marine battery. I think we got one or two of those. And then I also bought the battery from Harbor Freight. I think at the time at Harbor Freight it was like 89. I don't know. It may not have even been that much, but it's well worth it. And it really, oh my gosh. My Renaissance grandma says Harbor Freight 100-watt has skyrocketed to $169. Wow. Everything is doing that. Everything is doing that right now. And even though the prices are going up, I really can't take the chance of them ever going down again. So I'll go ahead and still probably grab a couple of them. I hate that. um, but I have learned over the years, don't be brand loyal. Don't be brand loyal to these things, and shop around for other things for better prices. And some of these places, they have the same stuff and they're selling the same stuff. And so get, get your shopping, go ahead and shop around and find prices that, can work for you. Hey, holding perspective, how are you doing? But yeah, that's shocking. That's really shocking that it went up that much. So I'm definitely going to be shopping around before I grab another. I wish that I had gone ahead and bought another one at the time, but we literally just started using them. Hey, October Opal, how are you doing? We literally just started using them, since we've been out on the land. Hey, Lisa Williams, how are you doing? So another thing is, get your tea light candles, obviously, so that you can, have a little light sitting around. You'll be amazed at what a little light does when it is totally dark. A little bit of light is really, really helpful in the total darkness. Um, oh, the $1.25 tree has those. I can't remember what they're called, but they are for like heating up food. The little cans, the canned heat is what I typically call them. I don't know the real name for them, but it's canned heat. And some of those have on there that they will last for 6 hours. So if you were to get some of those, just sit it on like a heat proof plate or whatever and sternos. Okay. So hit it on, sit it on like a heat proof plate or whatever, and then light it, and you'll be amazed at how much light those give you as well. So yeah, let's see. Oh, I have another thing I wanted to show you guys because I just bought this right here. I was like, something has got to give. I should have a fan in my face at all times when I'm out here on this land. And so I went looking and I found these fans. These are fans. And so this one is USB powered, and literally you push a button. Can y'all hear it running? It's 3-speed. So that's low. Hi, B Rich, how you doing? That's the second. And then this is high. This feels so good on the face. I just ordered one because I didn't know if you have that, Cheryl Faulkner. Why didn't you tell me, sis? Why you didn't tell me about this thing ahead of time while I was out there burning up in West Hill? But yeah, this, you get to move them however you need them. If your ear's hot, put them over this side. If you need one on your chest and one on your face, like, you can do anything. You can move these wherever you need them. Hi, who's that? I use it for when I'm out walking. That is so good. J Beats and Waves, hello, how are you doing? Y'all got these? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to buy a few more of these as well. Gotta have these. So okay, and just like that, and check it, USB powered. So you charge this thing, and I'm gonna put it to the test when we go back to the land. Let's see. Does it help with glasses fogging up due to humidity, hot temperature? I have no idea because like I said, I just got this. So this is my first time, um, and I haven't used it out in the field yet, but I'll let you know. I will let you know. But this is pretty awesome. I like this a lot. So I'm definitely going to be investing in these for the family. So yeah. I ordered it off of a commercial on TV. Nice. Um yeah, Her Healthy Home. How you doing? Never saw them in blue. Very cute color. This one I found on eBay. Listen, I have Amazon stopped giving me 2-day delivery about a year and a half ago. So, you know, like I said, I'm not being loyal to them if they ain't loyal to me. So I started back shopping at eBay, and that's where that one came from. The ones on Amazon, they were different colors. I actually put a link. It's from my Amazon affiliate link. So if you want to give me some pennies, then you can buy one of these. It won't be in this color. It'll be in different colors. But I put an Amazon affiliate link, so it'll be easy to find for you if you want to. All right. They are in 5 and below. Okay. That's good, because I think I know I paid more than $5, so I'm just gonna put it like that. And now I've learned they in 5 and below. I'm gonna have to go to 5 and below and see if I can find them then, instead of ordering them online. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. ZE, hello, how are you doing? I like it or not. Emphasis on pennies, yeah, on your Amazon affiliate, yeah. Emphasis on it. Hi, Regina Kelly. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, 5 and below is pretty great. That's why I got my sarcasm shirt from. I haven't been in there in a while, but I need to go in there and check it out. Typically, I don't like them because stuff just tears up so easy. And that's why I don't go there. But I did see the little cute shirt, and I bought it. So don't get your hair caught in it. Learn from experience. Well, hopefully we won't have that problem, and I can just pull it back and keep it out of the way. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. This is one of my favorite things recently that I've purchased. So I definitely have to get one for the family. Definitely have to get one. All right. Let's see, what else? What else, guys? What else? Um, we talked about only using the backup power when you need it. Got our personal fan, the tea lights. What else, guys? Give each other some more. Give each other some more things that can help us to survive. Oh, the refrigerator. Make sure you keep those refrigerators and freezers closed. Keep them closed. If you have little kids, if you have to tape it closed, do whatever you have to do to keep your food fresh for as long as possible during these power surges. One of the things that I used to do is freeze a lot of water. It could be in gallon jugs, or it can be in small bottles. And then, when we would have power outages, particularly when a hurricane is coming, like, we have to pull out all the stops, because we don't ever know whether the hurricanes, once they hit like the Gulf waters, it's warm over there, and the storms strengthen, and like they can turn and shift and do all kinds of things. So we have to kind of just pull out everything that we've learned over the years. So we'll freeze some of that stuff, and we'll put those bottles in the refrigerator when the power goes out. So if the power shuts off and it's going to be off, for an extended period of time, we'll put those frozen bottles in the refrigerator to keep some of that stuff cool for a longer period of time. Use big camp coolers and ice to keep non-critical food and drinks cold. I mean, that was one of the things I was telling Eco Neighbor is that we need we need a different type of cooler that's going to keep, you know how those cups, Yeti, Yeti. Okay, Yeti is an amazing brand. I can't bring myself to pay that much for the cup, but it's amazing. You can get some of the knockoffs that will do the job, you know, just as well as the Yeti cups, because I've bought some of the knockoffs before, um, and they hold ice or heat, like soup or cold drinks or whatever, literally for days. You can have one of those cups, and they make the coolers that are the same way. So we definitely need to grab some of one of those coolers that's going to help. Audacity Johnny, how you doing? Good to see you. Fire starters. That's a really good one. Thank you for that. Fire starters. I think I got one. I think I keep one in my purse and I do. Keep one in my purse. I keep this in my purse because you kind of just never know what type of position that you're going to end up in. So I keep these in my purse so that I can always have something. Yes, and lighters. Keep those things around. I love the longer lighters. And see, I'm fixing to make myself mad again talking about the $1.25 treat. So the last time that I bought matches from the $1.25 tree, they just break. And I was so irritated. They just break, you know, when you're trying to strike them. I'm drinking out my Yeti now. My favorite cup is stolen from your husband. Freeze water in a cup and put a quarter on top. You'll know if it thaws and refreezes. Oh, that's smart. Look at a whole new perspective. That's really smart. Really great idea. Lead Farmer says, I have an Ozark Trail knockoff from Walmart that works just as well as Yeti. Ozark Trail. Thank you. Because I'm going to get one. Because me and Eco Neighbor been talking about them. And I don't know, for some reason they just get missing. I guess because they're so good, they just tend to get missing. Hi. Hey, Eco Neighbor. How are you doing?
Did you say fire starter?
Yeah.
What's up?
What about it?
I like that outfit you got on. Yeah.
Y'all, listen.
Yeah. Need you stand up for a minute.
No. Listen.
Likes that.
Listen.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Y'all know he always got to come in with some nonsense. So he talking about me standing up in these I'm starting a fire with him walking in the door because of these overalls that I have on are actually shorts. And they real Florida girl shorts, if y'all know what I mean. So, yeah, they have to kind of stay around the house. I don't go nowhere in these. I don't go nowhere in these. I just let Eco Neighbor enjoy them. Oh, Lord. Hey, GT Junior, what's up, man? How are you doing? You've been there for a minute, but you've been driving. Hey, be safe. Be safe, my friend. Be safe. Yeah, them Florida girl shorts, Urban Garden Chronicles. Oh, Lord. Something like that, Tracy Jones. Something like that. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I can't be out there starting no trouble out in the streets with these. Oh, Lord. That is too funny. But Listen, Lisa Williams. Lisa Williams. It's been a hot girl summer without even trying, okay? Thank you, GT Junior. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's hot. It's really hot. I'm comfy at home. Gigi gone wild, Nikki. He know I'm gonna stay in the house with these on. But yeah, so what was I talking about before he came in with that? Yeah, the rods, keeping those in the car, and then we also have them. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to get back, G Mama. um. Okay, they in the purse because we always have our purses with us, right? We always have them with us, so I just make sure I keep some of those things. But the matches, I was talking about the $1.25 tree was making me mad because those matches were just breaking. The ones that I got about 2 years back, they were so much better. There were 300 in the pack. And I was like, you cannot beat this. You just can't beat this. And so I went back a couple of months ago to buy another pack. And here we go. The match is just breaking. They didn't do that 2 years ago. So in addition to shooting the prices up on us, they're making inferior stuff. They're selling us this inferior stuff, and it annoys me. It just really annoys me. Let me get back to some of these comments. Okay, just a bunch of laughing. Let me see. What else? Okay, I use dollar store matches as the wicks to my homemade fire starters. I use wax and paper and pine shavings. Tracy Jones, you always got something up your sleeve. Listen, in the private chat, Tracy Jones, I need to know more about this. I need a demonstration, okay? Water filter straws. Thank you, ZE. That's really good one. That's a really, really good one. The water filter straws. Don't worry about the prices. Just if you can find one on sale, find one on sale. But things like that, it's going to be really, really important, and I would never tell anybody to just go to a stream in the woods and then just, use the water straws. I would never tell anybody to do that because I understand that there are some things that still, it's not 100%, taking all of the microbes and things out of the water. So what I would do, hey Chef Pam, so what I would do is, use it after I boil the water if I had to do that. So having fire in the woods is super, really, really important. Really important. Let's see what else. Yes, Regina Kelly. The quality definitely went down. Hey, Donnie, growing with Donnie. How are you doing? The $1.25 store quality is trash. I'd rather spend more. Yes, and that's why we end up spending more, because a lot of us are noticing and seeing that the things that we used to be able to get there, for 25% less, we can probably just go and pay an extra 50 cents somewhere else and get a better quality one. So, I don't care. Like if I had to pay a couple of dollars more, like matches to me are so important. So if I had to pay an extra dollar, so I'm spending $2.25, I would do it just to not have those matches that break on me like that. So, I feel EM1, I'm not sure what that is. Tell me what that is, ZE. I feel EM1 is a great tool if SHTF scenario. Dragon Queen had to step away. Hey there. Good to see you. I drank the stream water as a child. I wouldn't dare now. I wouldn't either. Even some of the like I said, the water that used to come out of our home, I wouldn't drink that mess. I would not drink it. And then you can see, like, if you make a glass of water just from the tap, you can see, like, it had so much stuff in it. It was gross. It was just gross. So we didn't drink it. Wily World has fireproof matches and bleach tablets to purify water. Yeah, and I actually meant to get some of those fireproof matches. I saw, who was that? Sapper Gardner had some fire starters, had some fire starter, they were little round things. And they were like waterproof and all of that. I thought those were super cool. So I would definitely invest in something like that. And the fireproof matches. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Auntie Ellen. Auntie Ellen, I'm gonna send you one of these. If you don't have one of these, I'm gonna send you one of these. So be looking out in the mail. If you have one, just let me know in the private chat, and I'll find something else to bless you with. All right. EM1 is a microbial that are used to clean water and add nutrients to the garden. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm gonna have to write that down. EM1. Thank you. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking out some of the other stuff. Anything else you guys want to share? Because I'm looking. We are really trying to get our solar power game strong. Like I said, we have a gas generator, and we kind of know how long it can run our RV, which it can probably run our RV for a good 9 hours, I would say, on the generator that we currently have. So if we had, like, some stronger solar stuff to kind of help out, then that would just give us what we needed to be able to, like, make it through the day. Like right now, I just have, it's been raining, so it cooled down just a tad. But that fan right there is back there running, and it feels nice in here. So that's one of the luxuries of being in a small space, is that it does not take a whole lot to cool it off. But when it gets hot, baby, listen, it's like a little tin can. It gets hot. You have a gas caddy. Our metal one lets us keep 30 plus gallons, and it keeps better than the plastic jug. No, I don't have one of the metal ones. They are so expensive. All I have is okay, Auntie Ellen, got your message. So be looking for that to come in the mail to you. All right. So I don't have that gas caddy because they are so expensive. They're so expensive. And then gas is so expensive. I think ours holds maybe like 5 gallons or something like that. And I'm just like, I'm having to count the cost to see if, like, $30 per day is worth it. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot every day. In the wintertime, I'm even less concerned about the winter. Yeah, it's almost $6, Donnie. It's almost $6. When we were headed to the land yesterday, I just got a glimpse of my husband pumping gas, and my eyes probably did like the cartoon, like bugging out. I was like, what the? Hey, James Franklin, how you doing? Yeah, they did steal some of our gas cans that we did have out of the storage unit. Man. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, how are you doing? Yeah, so gas is almost $6 per gallon, and I just never in my life thought that I would see that. We're 422 in Tennessee. Um, Dang, that's like 900 a month. Exactly. It's like the it just don't add up. It don't add up. So we definitely are just going stronger on the solar power in the winter time. Like, we were in the RV, it was cold for several nights. We got this little bitty fan, like little bitty, and we put the fan, the heater fan, we put the heater fan on, and I had to literally get up in the middle of the night and like turn it down because, like I said, in here it doesn't take a whole lot to keep it, to cool it down or to warm it up. So yeah, the gas was killing me when I was in Florida. Yeah, yeah, I know. And so now we're just, whew, when you find an alternative, they get rid of you. So at this point, I just don't know what to do, and I ain't buying another car. I'm just not. I'm just not. Just not buying. I tell the G Tribe all the time, my car, you gonna get this funky 40. That's all you getting. And when you run out, we just gonna have to stay at the RV. We be fine. But all you getting is the funky 40. That's it. So don't matter to me how high you go. Hi, Siobhan Jones. How are you doing? God's Construction, mid grade, almost $5 here in Houston. Yeah, our mid grade is crazy. It's already, you know, it's already gone. Hi, Grace, guys. How are you doing? It makes me miss my Corolla. I tell my husband that all the time. My little Geo Metro that I had back in the days. Oh my gosh. It was $10 to fill that baby up. I used to love it too. We're at 480 in Ohio. Wow. Oh, and hey there, Stephanie Shockley. I read your comment, but I didn't say hello to you. I wish I would have gotten a hybrid when I was thinking about it. Yep. And now the prices on the hybrid cars are probably through the roof at this point because everybody is peeping game. And, you know, sometimes you just need a skateboard, you know. Sometimes you just need a skateboard. And that's where I'm at that point. Let me get some skates. Let me get a skateboard. Those little electric things, like Tallahassee has a program where you can pay to have the electric, to use the electric scooters to ride around town on. So whenever it runs out of steam, then they'll come by and pick it up, and then they'll recharge it and put it back in, the station so that people can just use them. Like, that's a good way to get around. But yeah, give me a skateboard. Give me a skateboard. I saw a guy riding on an electric skateboard, and I was like, wait a minute. He didn't put his foot down that one time. But I was like, go ahead, young man. Go ahead, young man, and show us how to live. My very first car that I bought myself was a Geostorm. Wow. Man, those were the days. Those were really the days when it got up to over $1. Man, we were mad at gas. Used to pay $15 to fill my Corolla when I first got it in the olden times. Yep, I remember those days. Oh yes, hey Raina Love. I remember when gas was 99 cents a gallon and I had my Corolla. I remember when it was 80 something cent. Yeah, back then. I remember it. Hello, Jamie H. How are you doing? So we've come a long way, and it's very hard to keep up with inflation. But if we could just share this type of stuff with each other, share the tips and things that maybe something simple to you, but some other people may not have even thought of that, right? I wore that Hemingway e-bike and skateboard out in Florida. Listen, that Hemingway led, look, woo, I remember what you said about the seat to the Hemingway, right? And when I saw it, that was the first thing I thought about. Because listen, when you set up like I'm set up, seats are really important. This is one reason that I struggle. Hey, Patricia Roberts, how are you doing? This is one reason. Hey, Shakira, how you doing? Listen, y'all. Yesterday was Shakira's birthday. Wish her a happy belated. I forgot to say it on my live yesterday, but it was her birthday, and she's as young as me. So tell her hello. But listen, honey, the way the seats be set up. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. When you set up like me, you kind of like stay hungry, you know? But anyway. So you have to change your seat out. Yes, Richard Kelly. You have to make sure you change your seat. You got to do something. That seat will have you feeling like you cheated. Yes. Yes. And that's my point. That's my point, Led. It'll have you feeling like you done cheated. So that's why bicycles, like all of that stuff, we have to come to an understanding. Like, I can't stand up the whole time, okay? But we have to come to an understanding. We do. Brenda King, how are you doing? So, yeah. But something like that would be amazing, though. Something like that would really be amazing. Really, to be able to get around on electric power or solar. That would be just amazing. So, oh, happy early birthday, G Mama. That's it. We'll have to come home making. That's it. We'll come home making up stories about where you been. Yes, yes, yes. We have bikes, skateboard on every corner, electric charge. I had a 225 and gas was 50 cents. Wow. That is, woo. Hey LP, how are you doing? Jay Weezer 3-in-1. How are you doing? If I didn't say hello to you. So it's just we have to really share this information, guys. We gotta share this information with each other and give each other something else to consider, something else to think about. How, we have a lot of problems, but we really have to come to some sort of solution on how we can do better, live easier, live less expensive, all of that stuff. So sometimes something that's simple to you might not be to another person. LaShonda Bauer said, when you said like how I'm set up, yes, honey, it's real back here, okay? It's real back here. So yeah, that thing can get lost. It can get lost, LaShonda. So hydrogen kits make to make your cars get 100 gallons per, 100 miles per gallon. Wow. That's, you know what? That's a good, I'm going to look into that. Hydrogen, hold on. Hydrogen kits. Hydrogen kits. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. You giving some gems today, ZE. I mean, some gems. We need that. Thank you so much. So just like that, I didn't know nothing about no hydrogen kit. Just gave me something that I can go. I didn't know nothing about that, but now just off of this live, I can go and check on that. I can check into that and then see how, yeah, see how that can benefit me and my family. TLC in the Garden says basic sewing supplies to patch and repair clothing. That is a really good one. One of my sisters said that they had bought some things and had literally made like skirts and dresses, and I was like, it's been a long time, and I have two sewing machines, but they're in storage. And I taught my girls how to do like basic sewing projects, just in case, just in case something happened. It's really important to know how to even like hand stitch that type of stuff. Um, yeah, okay, James, you're absolutely right, but I'm gonna have to remove that comment because, you know, yeah. But you're absolutely right. Matter of fact, there were two of them. There were two of them, James. Yeah, but we can't say that. We can't say that on the YT platform. So yeah, but I know exactly what you're talking about, and there were two gentlemen. Yeah. So that's why we have to kind of keep it, you know, yeah, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Listen, all of this stuff, like, I want to be here for my family. And, so we just share some of the things that we can out loud. There's plenty of stuff. No, it's okay. It's okay. Plenty of stuff that we can share out loud. Um, but stuff like that, we just can't. We just can't. We have to talk about that on like the Zoom meetings and things. Yeah, they've been doing it for a long time. They have. So I hope that this was very beneficial to somebody. I hope you're able to get something. Yes, black coffee, but I gotta remove it. I'm sorry. I gotta remove it. I know. I know. But they like look for reasons to shut your page down. I just don't want that smoke. All right? That's all. I just don't want the smoke. That's all. And they will continue it, October Opal. They will continue it. So we have to kind of in a roundabout way, give the information. No, it's black coffee. It's all good, okay? It's all good. I'm gonna email you later. Okay, okay, Raina Love, that's fine. Yes, you have to talk in code on YouTube because you know we already try to teach each other how to think for ourselves. That's a problem in itself. We can't be giving out those or that type of information. So yeah, yeah. Round the corner and up the street. That's kind of how we have to say it on the YouTube platform. That was, and let me say this, that was one of the reasons that I created the G Tribe membership, so that we could talk in private, so that we can share those ideas. And it's been wonderful. It's been a great positive thing for us, for the G Tribe members. Um, that's why I created it, because we needed to be able to have some real conversations. But in public, this is their platform. This is their stuff. You have to play by their rules, or it's curtains for you. It's curtains for you. Cheryl Faulkner, how do you get to be a member? So, can a moderator drop it in the chat? drop the join link. But I don't even really know how to like get to it except for you go on the page. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you, G Mama. So that was the reason that we created, so that we could have like real conversations. You just can't, like, you in other people's house, you have to behave, and so, like it or not, it is what it is. It's their house, their rules. Let's see it. Got you. Okay. But I hope this was very helpful to someone. Please share out the video so that you can help other people. Like that's why I do this. That's why I come on here, every week to give information and help people to really be able to like expand their thought, because some of us will get into one space and we just want to stay there. We just want to ride that one space, and growth is not there. You got to step out. You got to expand your mind. You got to expose yourself to different and new things, because if you don't, you're going to keep on getting the same results that you've been getting if you don't give yourself that exposure. Nobody's going to do this for you. You got to do it yourself. All right. So go ahead and get out there and, share this information so that other people, like, don't just keep this to yourself, so that other people can benefit from it as well, because they're telling us these power outages, these rolling power outages are coming. They're coming to our door. They're telling us that they're coming. So, like, I don't know what else it is that people don't understand. Okay? So, let's go. Let's go. Let's share the information, and let's make sure that our families are understanding that this thing is really important. Keep giving it to them. Just keep giving it to them. Some of them need to be a little bit at a time. So, just however they can take it, just give it to them that way. All right. Knowledge is wealth. Yes. Share that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Art Barnes. How are you doing, sister? Hello, everyone. I'm cooking and listening. Sharing is caring. Absolutely, G Mama. Absolutely, absolutely. And Audrey Willis, welcome. Glad to have you again. Glad to have you. So thank you, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and go on with my life. All right. I hope I blessed you. You have blessed me. All right. So I will talk to you guys. Remember, when you grow it, you know it. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.